Welcome to the 100 Fashion Films Project. Movie number 1 is the 1990 romantic comedy Pretty Woman. The costume design for this film was done by Marilyn Vance, an award-winning designer and producer who is best known for her work on 80s classics like Ferris Bueller's Day Off and The Breakfast Club. Vance was nominated for the Best Costume Design BAFTA for her work on Pretty Woman. Julia Roberts plays sex worker Vivian Ward, and I feel like a lot of the elements from her costume at the beginning of the film have really cemented themselves in the cultural consciousness as this stereotype of how a sex worker dresses. Her wig, hoop earrings, mini dress, and thigh-high stilettos are all pieces that are still associated with sex work to this day. The most memorable scene in this film follows Julia Roberts' big Rodeo Drive shopping spree, which screenwriter J.F. Lawton actually wrote based off of his own experiences coming up in Hollywood. He originally wrote her character saying nothing, but instead making a rude hand gesture to the sales clerk, and said in an interview that the big mistake line was actually ad-libbed by Roberts. The wardrobe in the second half of the film is a greatest hits of the late 80s and early 90s. This of course means power suits, lots of silk, and outfits with matching hats. The movie's iconic off-the-shoulder red dress was originally instructed to be black as not to clash with Roberts' red hair. But Vance really had a vision for a red dress, so she created 3 different designs that all went through multiple screen tests before landing on the exact right shade of red to convince director Gary Marshall to move forward with it. This scene serves as her character's Cinderella moment and is widely considered one of the most iconic red dresses in movie history. The look was paired with white opera gloves and a heart-shaped ruby and diamond necklace that I am obsessed with. This whole look was so 90s. Some of my favorite looks from this movie are actually from when Vivian is layering Richard Gere's character's pieces over her dress. She puts on his button-down shirt and his trench coat just because she doesn't have any other clothes with her. And the result is this very beautiful and effortless combination of very feminine and revealing pieces with more casual menswear, which is just a look that I really love. I think a lot of people really think of this movie as a fashion film because it involves shopping and a makeover, but there isn't actually much in the storyline or the dialogue that really talks about the clothes themselves. Vivian's character and how she dresses is actually way more of a commentary on classism, capitalism, and how influential your wardrobe is in terms of how you're perceived by other people and how you're treated. Fun fact, actress and model Shelley Michelle actually acted as a body double for Roberts during some of the more risque scenes in the movie. And in this famous photo from the movie poster, Julia Roberts' face is actually superimposed on Michelle's body. I'm ranking the fashion for Pretty Woman a 6 out of 10. This is just really not my personal favorite era for fashion. And I'm ranking the influence a 7 out of 10, making Pretty Woman a 6.5 overall as a fashion film. Giving the movie itself a 7 out of 10, it was a little problematic, but cute.